what a beauty, like what a beauty. You know I am big on hyping myself. Yeah, so welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please do get subscribed. My returning subscribers, thank you for coming back again. And so I saw this style on Pinterest and I decided to recreate. You know, when you see a beautiful style, you know it is a beautiful style. In this video I'll share a tutorial on how I made the ponytail with a bun and a used extension. So I am reusing this extension. Plus there is a tutorial on how I achieved the weaves in front and how I got them to look neat and beautiful as they are. Right into the video. For your bun ponytail, you will need something like this. You could put the bun into, as I would show you in the video. Then the next thing is your bun, of course. So I'm using it in the big size. Then I put it into this tube. That's my hairspray tube. Then this is my reusable extensions. They are hold. So to start with, you're just going to use your crochet pin. I've been putting out styles on crochet recently, so I'm starting from the middle of the bun round, like equally. I divided the bun equally, so I'm just going to attach the extension to it round at the center, so when I make it finish it will look neat and good. So after one extension, I put a sizable amount of space between one of the extension to another. But if you want yours to be very full, you can make the space smaller, but I didn't want something too full because I don't like my ponytail to be so full. So yeah, so that is what I did to this part, the middle part. Just fixed everything and made sure the space are kind of equal. So I did this round and this is what it looks like afterwards. So afterwards you move to the next step above. I want to believe that you noticed where I fixed the first one. I fixed it right in between the extensions I made before. That space I left in between those extensions in the first row, that is what I am covering up now with the ones I am fixing at the moment. I just hope you understand what I'm trying to explain at this point. After that, you move over to the next row, and this is the third row that I am making now. So this part is like the end of it, not really the end. Just watch to see how I would end the bun. Also, you want to make sure that at this point, the third row, you are fixing the hair very close to each other, unlike how we did in the other rows, because this is almost like the end and this is where you get the volume for your ponytail. So kindly watch this video to the end. Please, if you're not subscribed yet, get subscribed to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. If you have not liked this video, remember to like it now and leave a comment already. Let me know if you'll be trying this out, but kindly wait to see the end result and how I used it to see if it is something you would want to try out. So I'm just going to do this all around and this is the final result. This is how it looks like in the end. So you can see these parts, they were actually very close to one another, as unlike other rows. So this is just what your ponytail would look like. So we have to cover up the parts that would be opening, the part that would be up. So you can see it's just almost looking like a ponytail and we almost done. So this part that would always be up, like would be at the upper part of your hair when you wear it, would be covered up with extensions. And for this part as well, you fix the hair very close to one another because you want to cover up all of that bun. So I'm just going to do this all around the hair, around the bun, sorry, and we're just going to go like that and rock it. So I'm almost done fixing it and I just want to make it as neat as possible. This part is like the part where you should make sure you do it very neat, because people might not even know it's a bun. They will think it's a drawstring ponytail. You get that kind of vibe, but then it's a DIY bun ponytail. Like, who doesn't love this? Plus it's cost efficient. So this is the end result and I've covered up all of that part. So this part that weren't covered would be the lower part of the ponytail. Of course, you really do not have to fix on that part, and this is it. So it's the hair time, of course, styling time. So right now I'm just applying hair wax on the lines and on my hair so it can look very neat, and I'll brush that in with a toothbrush for hair. So I parted this side of camera, brush for all that extra neatness. So this part I'm just going to make a cornrow all back on this line, and that is basically the pop of the style and the neatness which the wax gave this style. So I'm going to link a video on how to cornrow. If you cannot cornrow well, you can watch that video. It's a very detailed video on how to cornrow your hair, and it's a very short one. So yeah, go watch it, go check it out. So the next one is the other side. Same thing I did, apply wax to the ends to make it neat as possible. You want the style to really pop, man. So I'm just going to do same thing I did to the middle cornrow to this end as well. Then I'm using a normal gel. That gel is from Bell Star. I go over to brush it well with my detangling brush before I cornrow. Now why I detangled, or why I brushed it down with a detangling brush, is because that gives me a better sleek style than using a normal bristle brush. So that is why I used a detangling brush for that. So this part I just cornrow it, and it's like a jumbo cornrow, jumbo braid. So please go check out that video on how to cornrow, and if you watch this one closely, you would have picked a little lesson from it. Yeah, so just end the corner like that. And for this section, we are just trying to pack everything into a bun. Yeah, did I just say we? Okay, hi, but we are making this style together actually. So I just pack everything into a ponytail, and I'm going to braid the ends and make it look neat so it can fit into the bun. And this is the end result. So beautiful. So for the ponytail I'm just using this detangling with spray to give it shine and make it just look beautiful and pop. Yeah, so this is it. I'm just using my hand to work it into the ponytail. I used this little satin robe or satin whatever to tie down my edges because I tried leaning my edges. So for the ponytail we made, we're just going to hold it down with bobby pins. I advise you use big sized bobby pin to hold it down. Like when you want to fix it, I'm sorry I couldn't show it to the camera really well as I wanted to, but then when you want to fix it, make sure the pin is entering into the bun and also your hair, so that way it stays all day long. You can see it won't come off as long as you pin it well. So I'm just trying to trim off the ends as it's an old extension. We want to make the end to look really nice, and you can see how beautiful I look. Don't mind my frowning. And yeah, so for this part, when you wear it, you use the hair to cover those sides that might come out, but if you want it fuller, you could just add more crochet hair in the beginning of the making. And this is just the end result. This is so beautiful. Like, I didn't expect it to come out this great, but then it came out so great. So if you have not subscribed yet, to get subscribed right now. Do not make it the last time you're going to see me. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.